What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CubReacts. Today, we are jumping into a very, very busy release day. This one dropped a couple of days ago from T.I Blaze. It's the official remix for Sometimes, featuring Olamide. Obviously, we couldn't skip this one over. Massive shouts out to Olamide each and every time, constantly appearing on remixes these days. I love to see it. T.I Blaze, from what I'm aware, is one of the newer, more up-and-coming artists, and he's doing absolute bits, gaining a lot of momentum, hence why this track is happening. This is the first thing he's actually put on his official YouTube channel, though, which is quite interesting. As always, if you are new to the channel, please make sure you are hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all that good stuff. And without further ado, let's jump right into this one.
Your skills kill the rhythm of bullshit.
Video looks clean.
Every day man I've been knocking. Every time man I've been walking.
Woo! I love the use of space on this, man. It's quite cool that they haven't gone almost OTT with the vocal lines. They've kept it quite minimal. The instrumental itself is really cool. You've got these kind of stuttered kind of synthesizers almost fluttering around the mid-range, just kind of going da, 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 almost sounding almost like a euphoric trance lead. And then you've got obviously T.I.'s vocals coming through and just kind of caressing the top of the instrumental. It sounds really, really clean, man. He's got quite a unique style, quite a unique approach, which works really well. I'm excited to see how this one progresses. So let's go.
The
harmonies are tough.
Sometimes food no they give man shit, but can they allow the feeling is different. And we shaking but no lose God, you know the laughing bullshit. But life go hard, I don't want to do bad. Cause I know I'll suffer later, now every
this is wild, man. Gotta say a massive shouts out to T.I Blaze. His vocal is impeccable. Even with the electronic influence on there and the sort of harmonic structure essentially kind of backing up the vocal, it's so engulfing. Like, it's really, really wide, covering a massive frequency range, and it just gives it this powerful kind of punch through the middle of the instrumental. The drums are actually quite high-ended when you listen to them. A lot of the frequencies we're hitting with the drums are above like an average sort of sound, and it works really nicely because he's just kind of covering the mid-range of the tune. The drums are kind of circulating mid and high, and then the bass line down below is doing the rest of the work. Really, really cleanly put together.
Sexy bombing, Katori Magata Dori Duro. So me I went far away, mommy me very low. They said I have gone astray.
Wow.
But no one to ginger me, I ginger myself. I walk myself, then I said to myself.
The switch-ups and flows are great, man. What I'm liking about this is the vocal is progressing. It's not staying still. It's constantly growing and expanding and changing as it moves forward. It's genuinely quite difficult with this sort of vocal style to keep it encapsulating for a long period of time. I feel that's why he started off moderately minimal, and then as the tunes progressed, he's become a lot more kind of involved in the arrangement. Like, he started off maybe like 3 or 4 words. Now he's pretty much running an entire rap verse as it goes on, which works really nicely. Again, with the melodies he's bringing on top of it, sounding very, very clean. Loving the instrumental on this as well. I wouldn't say it's very stripped back. There's a lot going on, but it's allowing a lot of room for the vocal to sit very cleanly. It works really well. The video looks great as well, I've got to say.
Please remember what mama said. So now they go, yeah, my cassette for the radio. All these fine girls in my radio.
I love those little kind of stutters in the background.
Sometimes food no they give man shit, but can they allow the feeling is different.
So smooth, man. Just kind of talking conjunction between his vocal and the instrumental as well. The thing about the instrumental is there's a lot going on, but there's not a lot of melody. You've got a lot of percussive influences in there, a lot of kind of chord sounds, but they aren't moving around much. They're pretty much playing the same note for an entire beat, and then it'll change maybe, and then it'll stick again, then it'll change maybe. Like, it's not like a ridiculously melodic instrumental. The vast majority of the melodies we've heard so far have come directly from T.I Blaze, which I really like. Like, I love it when an artist is the sort of center point of a tune, and it's not pretty much made entirely by the instrumental. Not taking anything away from tunes where the instrumental is the main kind of pull. Which is the case most of the time. But I think it's kind of cool to see an artist taking the lead and really driving the melodies of the tune forward.
Yeah, Rabana, Atina, Fidunia, Asana Tawa, Filakirati, Asana Tawa, Zabana, Meksheni Bana, Who is so alive in a shaitan regime?
Right, the pockets. If there's one thing I can say about Olamide as well, he is always able to land on tunes. Like, regardless of what the collaboration is, he is able to find his own personal pocket and bring it to the tune. It's something he's always done. I've noticed it on collaborations over the years. Like, he has this ability to just fit onto whatever tune he wants to. This time coming with a really cool kind of rap verse, kind of intricately kind of working his way around the instrumental, which has a lot of pockets in it. He's literally jumping in and out of random pockets as he goes, but it sounds so cool. Such a nice switch up as well from T.I Blaze's introductory vocal, which is very melodic. This is very monotone, but it's working really, really well in contrast.
We never thought we're gonna see the early 20s, but we thank God that we made it out of trenches. Many dig,
those choral bits in the background sounding smooth, bro. Let's go. The expansion of the vocal as the tune has gone on has been really interesting to listen to. We're now getting those extra kind of vocal ad-libs over the chorus block. Again, hearing those big kind of choir choral vocals in the background of the verse as well for Olamide just shows that they're putting the extra bits of work in. You know, they're not just kind of making a tune and leaving it to roll. They are taking it to the next level as it progresses forward. Really, really clean, man. Again, I'm a big fan of this. I think T.I Blaze is definitely someone to keep an eye on. He's got a unique style. He's got a lot of presence on vocals. And obviously the way the original sometimes has blown up and how quickly this tune has blown up as well. This is on about 423k and it came out a couple of days ago. He's got 4,000 followers on YouTube. So it's crazy the actual amount of growth that the tune has already had. Ridiculous. Cause I know I'm suffer later now every time I decide. Yeah, sometimes food no they give man shape, but Canadian love the feeling is different. Listen to the soundscaping. I don't know if it's just me, but I think I might be a bit of like a bit of a simpleton for hearing big kind of epic choral vocals. There's something about it that when you hear them in tunes like this, you hear them in soundtracks, you hear them in game soundtracks, it just adds a sense of epicness to a tune. And it's been a really kind of interesting listen. Again, vocals have been the main feature, whether it's those choral vocals in the background, whether it's the kind of split difference between Olamide and T.I Blaze in what they're doing vocally. It just feels like the vocals are the main talking point of the tune. What we'll do, we'll let this one finish out and then give you our final breakdown at the end. Cause I know I'm suffer later now every time I decide.
Rabana, Atina, Fidunia, Asana Tawa, Filakirati, Asana Tawa, Kina Zabana, Mepsheni Bana.
There we go, directed by Naya. Gotta say, the video is very, very clean. I love the shots of them when they both got the umbrellas. I love the shot with everyone in the suits, with the very kind of clear backdrop as well. A lot of the video looked really clean. I didn't really comment on the video as we were listening because I was so focused on breaking down the tune, but the video is very, very clean. I've got to say, yeah, definitely need to keep an eye on T.I Blaze. This one obviously featuring Olamide, who does what Olamide does when he lands. You know, he just drops in, sprinkles a touch of finesse on tunes and then leaves. He's so good at doing it, man. Really, really cool link up. And again, I think this is going to be a tune that blows up. It's already got that sort of feeling. It feels like a tune that people are going to naturally take to. Really, really cool stuff indeed. Now, as always, friends, if you did enjoy this technical analysis and musical breakdown, please make sure you are getting involved in the channel by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all that good stuff. And don't forget to make sure you follow the Fresh Afrobeat Flavor playlist on Spotify. That's a playlist that I curate. I'm looking around all the latest bangers. And I've got to say, there are some serious bangers in there this week. I think there's 13 new tunes in there already. Keep it locked, people. Take a look at the playlist. There's loads of good stuff in there and loads of stuff that you can get your teeth sunk into. For now, though, that's it from me, and we shall see you all next time. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.